let's resume. So you were born and raised here in Delray Beach. There's not very many of us
It's not.
native Floridians. Now, where'd you go to school?
So I went to elementary school at Pine Grove Elementary,
Okay.
and then I went to Omni Middle, and then to Olympic Heights High School.
Okay.
And then on from there, I graduated from Bethune-Cookman University.
Ah, Bethune-Cookman. Okay,
Yes.
wonderful. What was your major?
So I majored in education. I went there to play football. Majored in education. Came back here. Worked at St. Andrews for a while teaching, and then I ended up starting my own nonprofit program. Now I work with a lot of kids in the inner city down in Overtown, also Opelika, in an avenue to help them transpire to go on to college.
Oh, good.
So to work with inner city kids, helping them navigate the educational waters, and all of those obstacles, and going on to college. So
are you still doing that work?
So still doing that work right now here in Delray. So it's more of when I was down there for 10 years, and while doing that, I actually helped start a program over in Bahamas called Focus. That program started with about 20 kids, inner city kids over in Nassau, and now it's up to 300 kids strong. That program's still flourishing. I went over there this summer to visit the kids in that program, and it's the same avenue, helping kids from the inner city that really don't know the navigation waters of how to get to college, helping them on that pathway and helping kids get into college. So with all of the kids that have came through the program through Prep and Sports, through the program down in Miami, Breakthrough Miami, happy to say that we have a 99% on-time graduation of high school.
Excellent. That is excellent. That's a great track record.
Yes.
What took you to Nassau?
So to Nassau was, I had the program in Miami had a twofold approach where during the summer, kids would come to school, and it wasn't more about just coming to school or summer school or remedial work. It was me of saying, you know what, if you're in 6th grade, I'm gonna teach you on the 8th grade level during the summer. So when you go back to school, you're far advanced than your other students. The teachers in my program were actually high school students and college students, so I didn't even want to use regular teachers. It was just I needed more excitement. I wanted a camp-like, school-like feel during the summer. And one of my interns was from Bahamas, so she went back and was talking to different people over there about the program in Miami, and they were trying to figure out how can we duplicate the same thing in Nassau. And I went over there, made a couple visits, and it's been flourishing ever since.
Excellent.
Yes.
That is great news. So tell me some more about Prep and Sports.
So with Prep and Sports, TJ and myself, we recognized that here in Delaware, our kids had a lot of talent athletically. And we felt that they weren't getting what they needed to go on to college because they didn't have it academically in the classroom. And it wasn't that they didn't have it, it was just more of like, okay, if their parents don't really have a high school diploma, who do they have at home to really assist them navigate these waters? So TJ and myself started to put together programs where we would mentor, help with SAT prep, ACT prep, doing things of that nature so that we can help these young men qualify for the NCAA and go on to college. So that's how Prep and Sports came about, and we started working with kids as early as middle school, so that by the time they got into high school, they already had those foundations and everything set. So it was more of like, you know what, and we started helping their parents as well, just understand, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. Our kids don't have the technology at home. They can't go home and do homework because they don't have internet at home. So, you know, how do we help and provide them and give them the resources and the opportunity to put them on an equal level playing field as everybody else?
So does Prep and Sports specifically focus on getting children ready for the SAT and ACT, or do you help with all levels of...
One thing that, it was funny because we just ignited and started another nonprofit called Opportunity Knocks, because Prep and Sports, we were helping people with everything. It was like anybody that was less fortunate that didn't have resources, we were there to really assist, and people associated with Prep and Sports were just athletes. So we started Opportunity Knocks, and it was just more about anybody that we can provide opportunities for and resources to for anything that they may need, we will be there. So for kids that wasn't even in sports, we were helping them as well. So during the summer now, we have a 6-week program with our kids at Atlantic where they have to come SAT, ACT, they're doing tutoring, making them take online classes to get ahead, making sure that they're not behind in their academics, doing things of that nature, but at the same time we're working on the fitness side of it, teaching them about nutrition. We have a lot of guys that, TJ is also a professional trainer with the NFL, so he trains a lot of NFL guys, so they come in and mentor our young men We do a lot of gang prevention with those kids to just try to keep them in decision making and making the right decisions. So there's a lot of different elements, to it.
That's excellent. So, why do you do this?
I think growing up, my family, we had a very tight-knit family, and they instilled great values in us, and we had a lot of opportunities. But one thing we noticed, our friends didn't have that, outside. It was just more, they hung around our family just embraced them.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it's more, I had a different opportunity. I was lucky. So my thing is, like, everybody should be provided that opportunity. So I wanted to be that person to be able to provide that opportunity for others that really don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't make them lesser or make me better than them. It just makes me having more opportunities than they had.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, if I was given an opportunity, I have to give somebody else an opportunity. So we just have to share it. And I think that's my passion. I like to see people succeed. I like to help people. It's just my gratification that I get at the end of the day is watching kids graduate. Mm-hmm. and seeing them walk across that stage. Right now we have a young man that his family didn't think that he just got his straight A's for the first time ever. Mm-hmm. And to see him shout and dance and put it on Facebook, those are those gratification moments that we actually love.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, well, great. Thank you very much.